Hey everyone, welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Susie and welcome to Dragonflybeez Resale Journey. In this video, I am continuing the unboxing of that 17-pound jewelry grab bag purchase that I made from Shopgoodwill.com. So, lots more to go, so we'll just dive right in. We're going to start off with these beautiful necklaces. Okay, first off we have this cluster of rhinestones. Look at this. It's on a gunmetal chain. There's the clasp at the end. There's no extender on this. Let me show you the back. It's like a bib style. You see all the chains? And then all those rhinestones are attached. It's very flexible. So this has a 8-inch drop. Really pretty. Next, this one is a stunner. This is so striking. This camera does not do any justice. These are graduated beads covered in these crystal rhinestones. And look at this closure. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous box clasp that is oval in shape, and it has these beautiful baguettes in the center. It needs a little wiping right there. And all the stones are there. I did look this over. This is a vintage necklace that has a 11-inch drop. So we have this one. Next up is this. This is a choker. It's soft. It feels good. This is a choker. I believe this is acrylic. It's very flexible. It's made up of these. Well, let's see if you could see this. See the flower motif? Like that big flower of seed beads and faceted beads. There is an extender at the end and a lobster claw clasp. This one measures 12.5 inches in length, and this extender is 2 inches. So yeah, it's a really pretty choker. And then lastly, look at this guy. This is like a gunmetal tone. Beautiful, beautiful flowers, metal flowers, tiered, and they each have a black rhinestone center, and then you have these dangling, detailed leaves and they're also on the top. This is this looks to be in very nice condition. This is a floral statement necklace. The black has some bronze undertones to it, and this has a drop of 8 inches, and that extender is 3 inches. So let me show you the back. There's the back, and this looks to be in really nice condition, and it's really unique. I like it. So we have these necklaces to kick off part 2. Okay, next up we have some very delicate dainty necklaces and some animal ones. So let's take a look at this one. This one here is made up of these silver tone tubes. There is a barrel clasp, and these are acrylic beads. The drop on this, it's only almost 7 inches, and yeah, it is magnetic. And then this one here looks like a handmade piece. There are some art glass round beads on either side of this frosted glass. Looks like a little pillow with a pink swirly, like a resin design on top. And then you have these iridescent bugle beads going up the chain. And then you have a toggle, silver tone toggle with some faceted AB coated pink beads. Very sweet, very dainty, very feminine due to the color. So this has a drop about 7.5 inches. Then next, we have this majestic bird. It's a peacock with enameling, and the enameling looks pretty good. It even has a black enamel crown. And then you have these bezeled teardrop enameled beads. Needs a little wiping. It's on this light, like a bronze tone chain that needs to be wiped down. Let's see how it's finished. Okay, there's a lobster clasp, no extender, but this bird is very I think it's very pretty. And there's the backside. So let me measure the drop on this one for you. And that looks to be about 7 inches up to, oh, well, maybe a little longer. Yeah, 7.5. And then lastly is this little guy. Isn't he cute? His head moves, his little feet move, and so does his tail. He needs a good bath. It's on this ball bead chain. It is like a bronze tone, and this has a tag. It's made by icing, but he's adorable. He's got little eyes that you can see, and a very cute design on his shell. So this here can easily be switched out if you don't want a chain that long. I mean, he's just so cute, very he's delicate. He's adorable. He's darling. That's what I'm trying to say. He's just darling. All right, this is a super long chain. Let me see. I may have to open this up. So, where's the end? There it is. Okay, it's about 14 inches. The drop for him is 14 inches. So we have this group. Okay, let's go over some beads and faux pearls. First off, we have this really long, I believe they call this mala prayer necklace. These are matte white beads, and they're not cold, so they're not any type of semi-precious stone. But there are 108 white beads, and they have this beautiful silver tone in a station right here, and this perfect silk thread tassel in a nice teal color. There's also some of these faceted beads, and yeah, there's some marks on these white beads, but I'm hoping you could just wipe them off. I see them sporadically around. So we have this measures let's see, 19 inches. The drop is 19 inches, and the tassel is pretty long. So we have this. You know what? Let me Let me see if these are magnetic. Just for fun. Oh gosh. They are not. Alright. I guess I will test them and let you know on the screen. Okay, next one. Faux pearl twisted on the bottom, 3 strands. A single strand going up the neck. You have a beautiful gold tone hook clasp and a 2-inch extender. The drop on this is 7.5 inches. Yeah, faux pearls, I see no nicks. And I see no peeling. So we have this very pretty one. Okay, next up. This is a vintage choker necklace in an ivory color. It has some weight to it. This has a 6.5 inch drop, and look at this fish hook closure. It has that faux pearl on it. Let me bring you close. You could see the glue underneath, and on the back it's signed N Silver. Okay. Here's another one that I will test. By looking at this, the luster is not as bright. There is a dull sheen to it, but it's not light. So we have this, possibly glass. Okay. Next up. Okay, this one is definitely a faux pearl. It's lightweight. It has a lobster clasp at the end. You have these bigger champagne colored faux pearls. This has a 7-inch drop, and that extender is 2 inches. So we have this fun one. Take a look at this one closer, and it looks to be pretty good. So we have this. And then lastly, this is heavy and it's beautiful. And it's has quite a sheen. These are Baroque pearls. They are heavy, and I'm thinking glass. And it's one long, very long infinity strand. This here measures almost almost 32 inches, the drop. So measuring it this way, it's long, super long, really nice, great weight, and this is in a fairly pretty white color. So we have this. Okay, next we have some earrings, and they're all for pierced ears. First one is this really fun, like a frosty, lemony colored bead on a very long gold tone ear wire. This here, these are metal roses. Really pretty. There's the back. This one is fun too. These acrylic hoops. I'll put backs on them. This pair is has a silver tone hoop, and they're faux mother of pearl hoops that are double-sided. This pair is neat. This one here has a bronze sheen to it and enamel. Southwestern vibe? A little. There's the backs. Comfortable, not very heavy. And here's another pair. This could use some polishing to give it a better shine. This gives me just slightly an Art Deco feel. And these are the backs sides to this pair. And then lastly is this really fun pair that I saw, and it's really flexible. Gold tone wired hoops. So we have this fun group of earrings. Okay, here are some more earrings. This pair is a brass enamel, like a swirl. I saw this pair on eBay, and they were selling it for $18, and I saw a pair that was sold for $16. These are vintage, and they are signed on the back. Newpro, N-E-W-P-R-O. It needs some cleaning in the back, and that's what it looks like on the front. I think they're very adorable. This here is a peacock with blue rhinestones and some, I don't know, I think they're just stones on the leaves with some sparkle in them. It is on a brass tone setting. The peacock's eyes and the body have all the blue rhinestones intact. It's on a ear wire. So we have that pair. This pair's a fish. Look at this guy. Oops. There you go. It's a fish. It's also brass. It has a swirly design. These are post earrings. There is a, I guess a mother of pearl little half moon slab behind the swirly design. The detailing on the fish is nice. There's the back. Needs a good polish. But we have this very, I think it's quite whimsical. Okay. Then here is this gorgeous pair of copper glass bead earrings with the swirly little dangling part on the bottom. And these are also on this ear wire. Really clean, really appealing. I think these are very sweet. Then next is this pair. This is a vintage pair, and it's signed JB, and it's called the Dancing Spirit. There are some scratches on the body, top half. The bottom half is black enamel. There's a red enamel heart. They are on this gold tone ear wire, and as you can see, it says JB in cursive and Dancing Spirit on its leg. Now, I did do a search on this pair, and I found out that they are sold on Worth Point, but I don't have a account, so I couldn't see the comps. But according to their description, this is gold plated. So we have that. Then next to him, we have this clip-on earring. This is in pretty good condition. I mean, look at the pad. It doesn't look like it's been worn. It is brass, and it has this really nice embossed brass top. Kind of looks like a guitar pick. And underneath it, there is a hammered copper hoop. And then that little swirly design that's on this black matte background metal triangle. The back side looks like this. And I think they're in very, very nice condition. I think they're very eye-catchy. I like them. Now, this pair here, this I believe would look pretty nice if you clean the silver tone parts. They are each of those beads are really nicely designed. There's roses, there's these beads, and like a metallic rhinestone center. These are clip-ons, and they're in a very nice condition. There's no maker. I think they're adorable. So we have this pair. Then this pair, this is glass, also a clip-on, in no maker on this. Open back. Surrounded by a frame of beautiful crystal rhinestones. These have weight because they are faceted glass beads. Really pretty, very classy. Just, I don't know. I think of Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's. And then lastly is this pair. This pair is unsigned. So these are screwbacks. I believe they're Native American. And I saw a pair just like this on Ruby Lane, and they were selling for $40. So we have this pair. I think it's look at that. It's bezeled. Really nice. And if you look closely at the stone, look at that color. Let's see if I could get you in. Really pretty. Very pretty. So we have this. Oh, I also found this pair, which I thought was so sweet. I really like them. These are post earrings, acrylic, has that faceted bead on top, pretty bead cap, elongated teardrop. And then when I looked closer, I said, oh, someone must have, well, this one is in good condition, but someone must have did something here, because it looks like glue residue right there. But otherwise, I think these are so nice. I think it's that red that caught my eye. So this pair, if anyone's interested, will be in the same price range as the previous group that I had just shown. Okay, grabbed a bunch of necklaces. So let's start off with this one. This is a beautiful illusion necklace. I just think it's so sweet. It's very dainty. It has, I guess, 3 shades of these faux pearls. It's very clean. There's a lobster clasp extender at the end. The drop on this as is 7 inches, and then you have this, which allows you to wear it longer. So we have this very sweet illusion necklace. Okay, next we have this double strand, well, it's layered necklace. It's an older Lucky brand necklace. If you look at the jewelry tag, it's not there it is. It's not exactly a 4-leaf clover shape. It does have the 4-leaf clover on the lobster clasp. You can see it's like an antique bronze. It has a shorter chain that's attached to the longer one, holding a peace sign pendant. And then on the bottom you have this pendant. This is like a forest green glass cabochon, and on the back is a very pretty design. So we have this Lucky brand necklace. Needs to be untangled a bit. Let me measure the drop for you up to the first pendant, and that comes out to almost 9 inches. And then you see there are several loops. This one here, I would say 2. Yeah, it's about 2 inches. So we have this Lucky brand pendant necklace. Next up we have this really beautiful 3-strand layered necklace, and there is a tag on it. It says XE. I think it says XE. XC. That's what it says. XC. Look at the really nice, a variety of different bezeled acrylic beads. And then you even have these squares. Really nice. That's like a brass tone. And you have like a smoky brown. But the chain is very sweet. It's like a purplish, yeah, more like a violet purple color. And yeah, this could use a nice cleaning. Let me measure the drop. Ugh. Let me straighten this out. So, what do you think of this box so far? You know what? Let me do that. Be right back. Getting there. Okay. I think that works. So let me measure the drop. The end has an extender with the little, it looks like a cat's eye bead. So, okay. This one here has a drop of 8 inches, and in total, I believe this necklace goes up to almost 11 inches. So, we have this really pretty one. I think it's adorable. Okay, here's another one that has 5 strands of this metallic ball bead and little tiny faceted black beads. This here is made by Premier Designs, and there's the tag over here. It's lovely. This has a 7-inch drop, and yeah, it's about 9 inches in total. So we have this. Very delightful. This necklace also has a ball bead chain. There's rhinestones set in the center chain of it. They are all there, and it's a really beautiful, like a peachy, topazy color. It's on. Oh, here's the jewelry tag, and I don't remember who that is, and you can't even see it. Oh, there it is. It has those odd markings, but it is also on a cord that slides. So this necklace, as is, has a drop of close to 11 inches, and of course you can adjust it by pulling the cords on the top. So this is charming. We have this. Next in line is this necklace, and this is by Avon. It has acrylic beads and this like a gunmetal tone bead that looks like it has some open work. The chain is textured. There's these faceted acrylic beads, and it ends in a large one on the bottom with very fancy bead caps. So this one here by Avon has a lobster claw clasp, no extender, and this one measures about 15 inches drop. So this is nice. It's like a periwinkle color with the clear beads. Okay, next up we have this triangular pendant with these hanging bars. I see some copper peeking through this jump ring. It's on this antiqued chain that's finished off with a lobster clasp. The chain has a 13-inch drop up to the pendant. Very simple design, very modern, but still very classy. Okay, here's a double strand necklace that's finished off with a lobster clasp. It's quite clean. It has a 17-inch drop, and it has these stations made up of these little hoops that are silver tone textured as well as polished. And it ends in one in the center bottom. So we have this necklace right here. What do you think of this one? I think it's pretty nice. Okay, this next one is made up of 3 chains, and each chain has a different design. There's a link chain, there's a textured link chain, there's this type of chain that looks like S's. Yeah, there's the textured one, and this is like a Cuban curb chain. It's in a gunmetal tone. There is a lobster clasp and an extender, and it's slightly tiered. So the shortest strand gives you a 15-inch drop, and in total it's about 17 inches altogether. Something that can be easily layered, really appealing, just a classic piece. This next one, look at this. It's like satin threads that make up this tassel. It's on this hammered gold tone. Very clean top. And then if you look at this chain is gorgeous. It has these little satellites going through it, and it ends in a lobster clasp with a 3-inch extender. Let's see. Let me measure the drop of this one. I don't know, maybe 15? Yeah, 15. So we have this here. Let me, this is an eye-catchy one, right? Tassel necklace. Okay, next up we have this gorgeous dragonfly pendant necklace, and I have to tell you, I have the exact same one. We can be twinsies. This here is by Pandora. It's retired. I had bought mine back when it first came out, and oh my goodness, it was several years ago, but I do wear it often. This here is sterling silver, and it has 14 karat gold eyes, as well as these crystal black stones, which are black spinel. It has weight. There's the back. It's on the sterling silver chain, and let me show you. It ends in a lobster clasp, and there's the Pandora tag, and on the opposite side it says 925 ALE. This here necklace has a drop of about 11.5 inches, so I was really excited when I saw this Pandora necklace in the box, because I said, oh, I have the exact same one. Now the funny thing is, after looking, you know, I know how much I paid for it, but when I look on Poshmark and fashion brands and lists, I mean, they're only selling the charm without the chain for comps of like 110 to 210. And on eBay and Tradesy, they're selling this entire necklace ranging from $175 to $299. So it's out there, but I don't, you know, it's just unique because it hasn't, it's retired. You can't find this anymore. And I love mine, so you can have one too. It has that open bead on top with the beautiful dragonfly, and it has weight, like I said, hanging off of it. All right, so we have this. I say this is in very good condition. Adorable dragonfly pendant Pandora necklace. Okay, next we have this really heavy vintage necklace. It's made up of these glass beads, and they're really in rough shape. I wanted you to see this. You see all the chips over here? I mean, this is heavy glass, but I want you to see that the end, these findings look silver to me. So let's test them. Why not? That looks okay. So oh yes, they're bright blue, they're sterling. So with that, now that we know that, focus. The findings on this necklace are really beautiful. Look at that chain. It has these links that are, you know, they're just rectangular chain link that it just alternates direction. And there's that hook closure with the very nice beaded rondelle. So I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this for the silver component. So we have this. I mean, this beautiful color, very heavy. Okay, next we have this really long. I believe these are glass rhinestones, faceted beads. They're hand knotted. There's no closure. This is a very long single strand, and the drop on this one is 28 inches. So we have this very pleasing. I like this. It's simple. It's classic. I like, and I like the black beads. Really sweet. Okay, next we have this vintage necklace. These are faux pearls, but they do feel like glass. And I do see some of these beads have, it looks like flaking. There's silver tone spaces in between. Single ones, and then right in the center there's these two. There's a gold tone fish clasp, which I tried and it works fine. The drop on this is about 11.5 inches, and overall it's not bad. Okay, this next one has a barrel clasp. The beads are a bit on the chunky side. They're acrylic with this marbleized design on them. These black beads look like wood, but I'm sure it's acrylic. And then you have these silver tone stations, like saucers. Oh, the bottom even has this faux leather bead with very fancy bead caps. Okay, this is nice. This is very nice. Let's see what the drop is on this. I don't see a maker's mark on it. This here is approximately 10 inches. The drop, that is. So we have this fun one. Here we have a very long strand of these freshwater pearls, dyed in colors of green and peach. Really nice and just fun. I love this color combination. I think it looks great. This is about, measuring the drop, it came out to 38 inches. So we have this really long necklace. Okay, here we have this. It's more of a copper tone, very clean, very slinky, and fun. This has a drop of 9 inches. It is at its longest. Yeah, it is. So you can shorten it. So this is quite a fun necklace. It's I have to say, this is pretty immaculate. Okay, we have some open cuff bracelets. This here is silver tone in the center, but you can't really see it, but there are 2 bands on the top and the bottom, and the top is gold tone and the second band is like a copper tone. It does say something inside: live well, love much, laugh often. There's beautiful crystal rhinestones on either end, and they're there. This open cuff is in nice condition. There is a maker's mark. Also, it says BGE right over there. I don't know what BGE is offhand, but we have this one. Oh, this has a 7.5-inch circumference as is, but I'm sure if you need to make it smaller or larger, you can easily bend this. So next up is this one. This one is very heavy, but there's a lot going on here. I see silver tone here, I see brass tone there. It has that braid design and also some kind of mark. It's tough to see. You see that mark? I don't know. It looks like those Mexican marks. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at. Oh, okay. There's the mark on both sides on the end. Not sure what that is. And then inside, there's some wear. And I do see that two-tone, silver tone peeking out of the brass tone. This is not silver, so I'm guessing it's probably, maybe it was originally silver plated. I don't know which color it's supposed to be. But this is small. I mean, look at the way it is, though. It's kind of measuring it as is. It's only 6.5 inches in circumference. And yeah, we have these two. So just so you know, this is the last of the. There's no part 3 for this 17-pound. Was it 17 pounds? Yeah. The reason for that is someone had purchased a craft lot from this box sight unseen. So that's why you're not seeing many craft items. The ones I have shown or just the ones I may have missed. So what you're seeing is what is pretty much sellable. And the rest of that, the 17 pounds, went into a craft lot. So, okay, let's continue. This here's it's glass faceted beads, long necklace, has a 29-inch strap, delicate chain, really pretty faceted beads. They come in like a midnight blue color, a clear, and this metallic one. Looking at this necklace, I noticed that some of these metallic beads have like nicks, you know what I mean? But overall, it's not extremely noticeable, but you know how I feel about glass beads. And blue. Yeah, blue too. So let me kind of, is that a knot? No, that's not a knot. Those are those little stations that hold these beads together. Okay, so we have this very long necklace. Here's a vintage necklace with a gold tone spring ring clasp at the end. It has these gold spacers and black beads. You know what? I do see some wear. Okay. I mean, not everywhere, but yeah, there's a little. So, I mean, there is some weight to this, so I'm thinking maybe the coating on a few of these beads just didn't last. I mean, it's not the whole entire bead, but let's see if I could find one. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Well, anyway, this is a pretty vintage necklace, and this has a drop of 12.5 inches. So we have this one. Yeah, when I said it's coated, these are, because of the weight, they may possibly be glass. Okay, this is a very long seed bead necklace with these beads in between. They feel like glass, but you know what? They have like a rough design to them. Like they're not smooth, making this necklace look very organic. So this has a drop of 23 inches, and yeah, just goes over your head. It's separated. These bigger beads are separated by seed beads in between. So yeah, we have this glass seed bead necklace. Okay, this is a pretty old vintage necklace. I mean, look at the wear on these tubes. Yep. I wonder if you could just polish that. But look at the design. It's really, I think it's really fun and retro. I do like the inlay in there. Not sure what that is, but I'm pretty sure this whole entire necklace is maybe some sort of plastic and silver tone. There is something written on that spring clasp, and it says Germany. It doesn't say West Germany, it just says Germany. So this is very old. So anyone who collects vintage jewelry signed Germany, this necklace has a 8-inch drop, and you can add this to your collection. This here is a fun, whimsical mesh twisted necklace that has blue rhinestones trapped inside, gold tone hardware, polished bead caps, really clean. It has a drop of 9 inches as is, and this extender is 2.5 inches. This is like a midnight blue color. Very nice. Next up, this really fun seed bead bracelet that has a button on one end and 2 loops. So let's measure this one. Okay, you can wear it as a 7-inch or a 7.5-inch bracelet. Really vivid blue, and it has the seed bead covered beads in this bronze tone. Yeah, I guess it's a bronze tone. And then you have these rainbow, like Mardi Gras colors on either side. So we have this very fun bracelet. Okay, here we have this black, I believe these are glass seed beads. It's a triple strand. It has a drop right now of 7 inches, but there is an extender, so it can be it could be up to 9. So looking at it closer, I realize that there is a maker's mark, and there it is. That is Sopata, and it is marked 925 on the lobster clasp right there, as well as on the back of the Sopata symbol on the other side of that. There it is. It says 925. And yes, it has been tested. So we have this Sopata glass seed bead necklace, and there are some silver beads sporadically about this necklace. It does need a good cleaning, I would say. So this is Sopata sterling silver black glass bead seed bead necklace. I looked up this necklace on eBay, and yeah, it goes up to 40 bucks. So that's neat. We got a Sopata. Last item to be shown is this really adorable little faux pearl necklace. It does have a sterling silver puffy heart charm hanging off of it. It has been tested, as well as a sterling silver elongated lobster clasp on top. This only measures almost, when I measured it this way, 6 inches wearable length. So I'm thinking this is for a child, perhaps, but it is so dainty, so charming, and it's simply adorable. Okay, here's the necklace. Let me scratch the clasp. And the heart. Okay. And find out if we have silver. And we do. Well, that's a wrap for this unboxing of the 17-pound Shopgoodwill.com assorted jewelry resale grab bag. Huh, that was a mouthful. I hope you enjoyed my video, and please, if there's anything that you're interested in purchasing, just email me at dragonflybeez@gmail.com. The instructions are below in the description box, as well as in the beginning of the video after my intro. So, just to give you a heads up, I think next one coming up should be some wins that I obtained from an auction online. So, with that said, thanks again for spending the time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.